And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Munoz. And the layup's good off the glass. Captain Clutch's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here's Freak. Nothing on the board.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Slim, no good. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fades away. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Goose. Here's Big Daddy. From 17 feet out. He doesn't hit that one. Outside, Davis. Here's the eraser. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 11.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Baker, he's checked in for Freak. And the second free throw, good. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Slim. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's the eraser. Still scoreless. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, number 11.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here is Slim. Pass to Big Daddy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Munoz. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Captain Clutch's got 7 points for the quarter. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The eraser passes to Big Dog. Here's Champ. Scoreless thus far. Pass to the eraser. Boom! He jams it straight down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Big Smooth. Here's the pick. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Here's Munoz. The rebound by the eraser.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here is Slim. 1:37 left here in the second. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Baker passes to Big Dog. Banked in off the glass. Big Dog's got 20 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here is Slim. The quick look, no good that time.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
The eraser's shot's good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Slim, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
There's Baker. Hasn't made one yet. Sinks the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here is Slim. 12 points his last outing. Here's Munoz. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Captain Clutches got 15 points. And we finished one half of basketball. They lead by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the home team.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
I think about 33% not happy with their play on that end. We've got Champ. The eraser is out there with Big Dog. Then it's Freak, and it's Bottoms in at the 2. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here is Slim. Pass to Captain Clutch. Knocks down the 3 ball. 18 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 20. Out to the wing. Now here's Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Big Dog's got 22 points. Pass to Big Daddy. Freak passes to the eraser. Here's Big Dog. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Munoz passes to Big Smooth. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Champ. Now Freak. Here's Big Dog. 24 points for him. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
At the line for 2, number 11.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Here's Freak. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Big Daddy, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Big Dog. He gets that one. Big Dog's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
To the middle. The rebound by Champ. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Big Dog. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
And that one misses.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Then it's checked in for Champ. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
You just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
Out left to the wing.
Watch outside.
Here is Slim. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Slim. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Bottoms. Now Bennett. No scoring in this one. Here's Bottoms. Down low. Here's Big Dog, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. Inside. Here's Munoz. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Bottoms. He has 6, and it's Freak missing.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Here's Captain Clutch.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. To the middle. Here's Big Dog. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Big Dog's got 11 in the second half. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Over to the left wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Freak dishes to Bennett. 1:11 left here in the third quarter.
Number 7, first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2, Bennett.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And Bennett drops them both. Here is Slim. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Captain Clutch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Captain Clutch has got 22.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
It's stolen. Here's the break. The rebound by Bennett. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Pass to Slim. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Captain Clutch. And Davis sends it back. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And we'll be back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harper is out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Goose. Champ, the pass to Baker. And here's Bennett. And good that time.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to Harper. Here's Munoz. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And now it's up to 25 points for Captain Clutch. There's Baker. He's guarded by Harper. Then at the pass to Champ. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Goes up with the stripe. Goose with the rebound. Goose has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Captain Clutch.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Bennett. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Harper, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Champ. Pass to Baker. And no good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Captain Clutch. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
One shot.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
The offensive rebound. Here's Bennett. Finds himself wide open and drills it. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Captain Clutch. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now Bennett. Here's the eraser. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the fourth quarter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Second team foul.
One shot.
Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Bennett. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot's good by Goose. Goose has got 6 in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively
They're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Bennett with it. Pass to the eraser. Now here's Freak. Clock at 6. Champ the pass to Freak. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Goose. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Freak passes to the eraser. And here's Bennett. Pass to Freak.
Away team foul. First personal foul, first team foul.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Big Dog is checked in for Bennett. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks. That free throw, no good.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Pass to Captain Clutch. Now here's Harper. Here is Slim. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
One-handed!
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Checked in for Harper. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Captain Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Slim. It's off. It's a 6-point game. Now, Freak. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. There's Big Dog. Freak with it. Jumper is off. Off the glass.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. With the floater, he gets the bucket on the way in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Big Daddy. .51 seconds left in the fourth. Knocks down the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Bottoms. Misses the three.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's off from three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble a game or two.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two, number 77.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
The long shot, no good. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Big Dog.
And welcome to... K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
The injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's man in at the small forward position. We've got Jackson, and it's Silk in at the four-man position. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling, the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Here's Cowboy. Jackson outside. Pass to Cowboy. The three ball. The shot misses. Man with it. Here's T. Here's the dude. To the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to the dude. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Cowboy using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now man. Here's T. Pass to man. Here's T. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Let's go with a three. The dude gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's T. Man misses. Here's the dude. Here's Jackson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Inside. Here's the dude. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to the dude from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. The dude's got 6.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Knight to the middle. Here's the dude, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to Jackson. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's T. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Knight. Clock at 6. Beasley. Pass to Knight from outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Puts it up from 17. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to the dude. Here's Knight. Outside man. Now here's Beasley. It's stolen away. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Silk. Jackson for 3. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Outside man. Here's Knight. No made baskets yet. And they're on the run. Here's the dude. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Nails it from 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Pass to Cowboy. Here's the dude. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it. The dude's got 8 points. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Now man. Driving in. Pass to the dude. And connects on the 9-footer. Give him 8.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
The dude's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Down low is Mr. Perfect. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
And that one's good, man.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Cowboy, the pass to Knight. Over to the wing. Pass to House. Here's Knight. 4-3. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Intercepted. Here's the break. The dude's shot is off. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Skinny. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. A nice shot by Knight.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to House. Here's Cowboy. Here's the dude. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Cowboy. To stop the run, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. At the line for one, number 28.
Five ticks left in the first quarter here. Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And it's Knight in at the power forward position. And it's Kamen in at the 1. Pass to the dude. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the dude. Here's Cowboy. Knocks down the long J. Cowboy's gotten his third basket of the night.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And it's the dude in at shooting guard. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Kamen in at the 1. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. Silk. Here's Knight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Kamen. Outside man. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson. gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Cowboy. Give him 8. Back to Jackson. Here's Cowboy. Six on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kamen passes to Knight. Here's Skinny. Pass to Kamen. Takes the 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Cowboy. Jackson on the wing. Fires the 3. Silk. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Kamen. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Friday, then on Sunday, first trip to the line for him here.
Kamen at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Cowboy, the pass to Knight. Here's Silk. Pass to Cowboy. To the wing, right side. House passes to Cowboy. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Cowboys got 6 in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Knight. Here's House. And here's Jackson. There's a screen. Here's Silk. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Kamen. Pass to the dude. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wildcats, Kamen at the line for 1.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pass to Cowboy. 3-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
3-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's T. Outside man. Here's the dude. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
misses the free throw. And he can't hit the second. He's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Jackson. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
They allowed him to establish deep position. He just can't do that. Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Pass to man. Beasley outside. To the left wing. Here's T. Three-pointer, no good. He's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Cowboy. 14 points for him. Jackson can't get it to go.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Out to Beasley. Pass to Kamen. Here's the dude. Outside man. Right wing. Here's Kamen. 19-footer. And the jumper is good. Kamen's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Silk. Here's House. He's guarded by man. Over to the wing. Here's Silk. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kamen. No good on the three. Gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Takes it inside. Cowboy. Rebounded by Kamen. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to man. There's 31 seconds left in the second. Now here's Beasley. Here's the dude. Stolen! And they're on the break. House passes to Jackson. From deep three-point range. And he takes that one up and powers it through. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one.